Cities look solid. Concrete, steel, neon lights, proof that humans have tamed chaos itself. But the moment the power dies, that illusion evaporates faster than a puddle on hot asphalt. In an instant, the invisible systems that keep millions alive, electricity, water pressure, sewage treatment, food logistics, communication networks, cease to exist, and the city begins to metabolize itself. You're not living in a carefully engineered machine anymore. You're trapped in a breathing, suffocating organism that's suddenly hungry. And hunger in a city is violent. The first wave of danger isn't looters or panicked crowds, although they come soon enough. It's the air itself. Ventilation systems shut down, elevators stall, and temperature control vanishes. If it's summer, heat and humidity rise like a slow poison. Your body loses its ability to regulate, sweat stagnates on your skin, dehydration sets in, and heat stroke becomes a silent predator. Water becomes the first scarce resource. Even if your tap dribbles a little, it's not guaranteed safe. Municipal treatment plants fail without power, bacteria multiply, viruses linger. Filtering water with even a makeshift system, a cloth filter followed by boiling, buys you time because it removes the pathogens that will otherwise attack weakened bodies. Food is the next trap. Supermarket shelves, stocked as if by magic, are instantly just empty furniture. Refrigeration stops, and suddenly that chicken, that milk, that prepared meal becomes a ticking microbial bomb. High-protein foods spoil fastest. Canned goods are your shield, and dry staples like rice and beans are your lifeline because they don't require refrigeration, and you can ration them without attracting attention. This is where understanding the physics of spoilage matters. Bacteria double every 20 to 30 minutes in warm conditions. So even a single missed precaution can turn dinner into deadly bacteria. Then there's light, or rather the absence of it. Darkness is the city's camouflage for predators, both human and otherwise. Crime spikes, accidents multiply, and every shadow becomes a potential threat. Improvised illumination, LED flashlights, chemical glow sticks, even mirrors reflecting scarce sunlight, becomes essential because seeing the city clearly is the difference between safe passage and a broken leg in an empty stairwell. Your eyes adjust, but only if you give them time and don't wash out night vision with sudden brightness. Transportation fails next. Elevators are dead, traffic lights are frozen, subways turn into underground tombs. Navigating becomes an exercise in physics and anatomy. You need to plan routes that minimize exposure, avoid weak structures, and manage fatigue. Bridges, overpasses, and tunnels can collapse under stress, or be used strategically as choke points if you need to defend yourself. Knowing the structural quirks of your city becomes survival intelligence. Every beam, every wall, every empty building is either cover, hazard, or trap. Then comes the invisible danger: sanitation. Sewage backups turn streets into flowing hazards of disease. Rats, drawn by rotting food and stagnant water, become brazen, territorial, and disease-ridden. Handling this requires improvisation. Avoid contact, use barriers, even simple cloth masks, and wash rigorously with whatever water you can trust. Disease spreads faster than panic, and it kills slower, but just as surely. This section is based on practical field survival experience, rather than formal academic sources. Communication collapses too, leaving you cut off from vital updates. A dead phone network isn't just inconvenient, it's disorienting, stripping the city of coordination. Signals are everything. Hand signs, markers, pre-planned meet points, even reflective surfaces for light messages. Without this, you're navigating chaos blindfolded, and trust becomes your most valuable currency. Finally, there's time itself. Cities decay incrementally, but danger compounds exponentially. The longer the blackout lasts, the more precarious your position becomes. Food, water, security, and your physical health degrade together, and even small mistakes accumulate into life-threatening crises. Survival isn't about heroics. It's about noticing the invisible threads that hold the city alive and carefully stepping along them before they snap. The city, without power, is honest. It tells you exactly who is prepared, who is vulnerable, and who will vanish quietly into the shadows. Every day in a blackout, the city becomes a gauntlet, and you are a living variable inside a collapsing equation. Respect the physics, respect biology, and understand that the concrete jungle you thought was invincible is actually a fragile web of systems. Systems that fail spectacularly when the lights go out.